Good evening and welcome to the Thursday Camera Artists Guild Image Critique. I'm your host, George DeLoache, portrait artist and photographer's coach, and this is where we help photographers learn to master the photographic arts. Welcome everybody that are watching on YouTube, Periscope, and Twitter, along with the Camera Artists Guild page and the Camera Artists Guild group. We have been working with photographers for about the past 3 years with this broadcast. And I can tell you that it is just thrilling to watch how the work has improved. Each and every week as people submit their work to critique, they get better. You bring the work out, we look at the images, we see how we can maybe make them a little bit better, and then go back and apply those techniques. So if you're interested in growing and getting better at what you do as a photographer, jump into the critique process. It is a proven, well-proven course to improve the quality of your work. So we're going to swing over to the broadcast here right now, so stand by. Let's get going right away. Okay, and Maurice James Stewart. Maurice, you've been doing tons and tons of product stuff, and now you pop in a portrait. And this little dude just made me smile. When I looked at him, I got the biggest grin on my face about this little guy. He is busting up, just having himself a good old time, and that's cool. And the bow tie and the fedora are just a great touch. So nice. I like the fade there in the background. I don't know whether you brought that on a boom. It looks like it's probably on a boom above camera position, but it works well to separate him from the background. Other than that, yeah, it's nice. It's just a nice image. Okay, Maurice Covington, and we got 3 from Maurice here, and I pulled out all 3 to just show a couple of things. I don't know exactly where you were, and I don't know whether these are models or whether you were working with them or whether they were part of a show. But this lady, I love her costume, her outfit, her makeup is all just really great. It almost looks like Las Vegas, but I'm not certain. It could be anywhere where they have a big hotel or something like that. But look around for an area that you can do away with this bright column. The skin tones, the bright column are all so close there together that this area predominates, and this is the area you want. You want to get in there and show that look that she's giving, because it's a great outfit and great makeup. So just pay attention to your backgrounds. We get so focused in on the subject that we miss the background. Exposure is on, everything else is on with it. And this is another one by the same maker, Maurice Covington. When I was a kid growing up, they had cigarette girls like that. That's what and when I was a kid growing up and everybody smoked cigarettes, that would be what she was doing, would be selling cigarettes. Philip Morris was the brand, and they had a little guy that used to walk around with that thing and yell, "Call for Philip Morris," and they were doing that. So it's interesting, the kind of flat on-camera flash against the wall. It is more journalistic and observational, but at least you got a nice expression, and there you go. And this is your last one, and again, wherever you were on this one, you do have some nice kickers coming in, and your main light. The problem is that this one over here is flaring on you. It's coming into the camera position, and it's degrading the image up in here. You can see this milky look. That's where that light is hitting the glass and the lens and reacting to the glass by bouncing across it. So you need to get a gobo, that is a flag or a gobo between you and that light, so that light doesn't shine directly into the camera lens, and that will take care of that flare in it. Okay, Lee McDowell. I love this one, Lee. Again, this is another difficult one to pull off. Both you and 𝐥𝐤𝐤 were working with similar subjects with white on white high key, white outfits, and strong skin tones. And to be able to hold detail throughout all of that is well done. That's a masterful job. Now, it's what I expect from you because I know the quality of work that you put out. Personally, now this just goes to personally. Personally, I would have added a reflector on this side to raise the shadow values a little bit there, rather than maybe a 6-to-1 lighting ratio. I bring it up to a 4-to-1, maybe a 2-stop difference. But that's a judgment call on creativeness, not a criticism. This guy looks great. The suit looks great. The only other thing that I would also possibly mention is when you have people put a hand in a pocket like that, don't let them, they want to do it instinctually because that's what we do. You know, we do to keep our hands in our pocket, and I do that all the time. We want to let that hand rest all the way down to the bottom of the pocket, fist balled up, hand down the bottom of the pocket. But what that does is it bunches up the garment right in here around the jacket, around the sleeve. And if you have him just fake it a little bit, pull that hand up to where he's actually holding it up, then come in and drag this cuff down a little bit to get rid of that wrinkle, tug the back tail of the jacket down a little bit. Since I work in business and corporate, I specialize in business and corporate, I work with men in suits all the time. And there's a couple of techniques that you learn. So I'm just sharing that, not that you needed, Lee, but that other people might learn something from it. Okay? Great. Thanks so much. This is another one by Lee, and there's two that you did that I just really thought needed to point out some of the real detail that you put into conceptualization on these. To think about these and to arrive at them. There is, well, we're going to the other one next time, but I love this. The clamshell, the beach, the artificial light source, and the available light both working together, and you held everything together, detail all the way around and in the horizon. So another masterful job, well done. Now this one, I really like the fact that you did show behind the scenes. And you said that there was something that you live near the beach and there's something that floated up on the beach. To me, it looks like a buoy of some sort. But you were able to come up with a concept from this piece of iron and float that's there. You got an idea, and I love these lights. I'm really thinking about getting a set of them. I think that's the 8200s or something like that. And I'm glad to see you're working with them. Let the group know how you like those, because I need a set of powerful portable lights like that, and that seems to be the one to go. But to take that, set it up, and then end up with this out of that was just masterfully done. It shows that you can find stuff to photograph, even if it's just beach combing, walking down the beach and there's something there. If you're out, if you're looking for it, and if you're trained and skilled yourself. Now, Lee has been in photography maybe as long as I have. So stuff like this jumps out. And I also like the very warm tones that you use, the warming gel that you use to bring that up some. So nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, Keith Davis, and this is one from a series that you've shown a few times, and I just wanted to point this out. Great concept. Keith comes up with these really wild concepts, and it's well executed. From what the blurb says down here, that the clients loved it, and it's a very interesting and nice concept, well executed.